the ears to the gossip. Which radio station is the hottest? And if it's sweet like honey, then I got it. If you don't tune in, then you're wrong. Honey Closet know what's really going on. So tell me something good, tell me something good. You better turn up the volume in every hood. Which clubs really poppin'? Who clothesline rockin'? Which show should I be watching? Redbone pretty, let the world know. And if it's sweet like honey, that's my girl's show. Biggie Beats, turn the volume up. Chuck Beat, turn the volume up. J-Dub, turn the volume up. DJ, turn the volume up. Honey Closet. Honey's Closet. Honey's Closet. Honey's Closet. Honey, 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 honey's clout. Honey, 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 honey's clout. No one else to listen to, check her elegance. Sick of all them weak shows, here's the medicine. Kept their ears to the streets, true veterans. This is Marge's favorite damn show. I tried telling them it's about to go up. Stairways, my girl Honey on the motherfucking airways. It's about to go up. Stairways, my girl Honey on the motherfucking airways. Turn up, East Coast, turn up, Japan, turn up, Motherland, turn up, Europe, turn up, South America, turn up, Australia, turn up, whole world, turn up.
Yo, I'm Darius. Welcome to Honey's Closet. Here's Honey.
Well, Darius, thank you. That's an amazing intro. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, welcome to Honey's Closet. How does it feel to be announcing me inside the closet?
Yeah.
Are you good? You just did your job. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. You don't want no more to do with it? Okay. Well, I appreciate you introducing me. Thank you. You don't have nothing to say?
Yeah.
What's up? What do you want to say?
You're welcome.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome to Honey's Closet. Okay, well, he did a good job. I'm proud of you, Darius. You did a very good job. Thank you, baby. Thank you. You a superstar. Welcome to Honey's Closet. I'm your girl, Honey. My son Darius just introduced me. You can go if you want to now, Darius. He's sitting there looking at me like, you didn't say nothing about this extra talking. You know, I introduced you. Stop trying to put me out there like that. I don't want to do it. But I'm super proud of him. Thank you. But yeah, welcome to Honey's Closet. I'm your girl, Honey. Coming to you live this Tuesday from thepowerofvoices.com. It's been a week. It's been a week. How are you doing, Lee?
I'm rocking, jocking, and finger popping. He looked at me like, what?
Okay. Okay. That's rocking, jocking, and finger popping.
That's right. It's some old school for you.
That is definitely some old school. But I hear you. I hear you. You know what? It's always feels good to be inside my closet.
Oh yeah.
On a Tuesday. It's been it's been a rough week. Let me tell you what happened to me this week.
What happened?
So I'm my car's sitting in the driveway. I'm getting ready to go to the store. It's like 9 o'clock at night, maybe 8 o'clock at night.
Okay.
So I get ready to go to the store. I back up and my car starts making this really loud noise. And then I look, somebody's in front of me like, wait, don't go. All this fluid comes out of my car, right? Like just massive fluid. So I'm like, what the heck is going on? I always do that. And so I'm like, what the heck is going on?
You just want to hear yourself.
I really don't. I hate the way I sound. But so yeah, they're like, don't go. So I'm like, what the heck's going on with my car? And I look and all this fluid has came out, right? And so you have so many people saying, oh, that's your transmission. And I'm like, but my transmission hasn't given me any signs that something was wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? So it can't be please, Lord, let it be my transmission. So as I'm pulling back up, it's hard to turn. The
power steering.
The
fluid,
pump
the pump
came.
blew out.
No, it was just At this time, I didn't know what it was. So it's like, oh, your pump is going on your power steering. It's water in your power steering fluid. That's bad. I'm like, oh my God. My mechanic lives like 3 doors down. So I'm like, let me call him because I trust no one when it comes to my car but him. So he's like, when I get off, I'll come see it tomorrow when I get off. So in the meantime, people are saying, oh, I think it's water in your power steering and that's probably bad and that's going to cause this and whatever. So then we see that the hose is off. So somebody put the hose on for me. So the next morning I get up, I go to the auto parts store, I get some power steering fluid, and I put it in there, back up, it comes out again. So I'm like, what the heck? What's wrong with my car? Look, the hose came back off. So they were like, oh, maybe whoever put it on was drunk. Maybe they was drunk when they put it on. I don't know. So I'm like, oh my God, what's wrong with my car? So my mechanic finally comes over, and they're telling me, oh, it's just water in your fluid. It shouldn't look like that. There's a problem. You know, this, that. So I'm like, this is it. What's wrong with my car? He gets there. He's like, start it up. And I went and I bought the actual power steering fluid that goes for my car. It's like $28. Right. And I'm like, do not pour all that in there unless we know that the hose is okay. I do not want this to waste out.
Right.
So he pours some in there. He's like, okay, first of all, the noise you hear is because there's no power steering fluid in there. So you're going to hear that noise. The bubbling you see is not water. It's just bubbles because you just put some fresh power steering fluid in there. So he filled it up. He goes, now turn it. And I'm turning it. As I'm turning it, it's loosening up. He goes, now that lets me know that it's not your pump. If it was your pump, it wouldn't loosen up.
Right.
He goes, okay, so whoever put this on there didn't put it on there tight enough. So drive down to my house. Let me tighten it up. So I went down there. He tightened it up. It's good. Problem. No problem. I was so scared.
Who did some work on your car recently?
He only one works on my car is him. But I think I have had a leak. And I'm starting to think maybe that hose just maybe was loose or something, or I don't know.
Right.
I don't know if it can just get loose with wear and tear or whatever.
It probably wasn't put on there tightly, you know, and who knows how long that's been.
Right.
So maybe through running around, you know, bumps and stuff, it just shook loose.
Yeah.
And that's when it decided to leak all over the place.
Yeah. And so now I'm like, my car seems so different. And I'm like, maybe because 1, I put the right power steering fluid in there. And 2, this hose is on there tighter. So yeah, but it's okay. So I'm real happy about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's well good.
Yeah. Because I was like, I just want the car to last me like another year.
Yeah.
At least another year. Before I have to do any because I'm almost to 200,000 miles.
200? Wow. But well, you know what? Nowadays, car I'm driving out there tonight, it's got 222,700 on it. So, you know, as long as you keep them oiled, tuned up, and the hoses and stuff like that, the belts, you know, those kind of mechanical things. Yeah.
Well, when I bought the car, that's the first thing they said. They was like, Mercedes can go 300 miles easily without any problems as long as you keep your maintenance up.
Yeah.
So I make sure I keep my oil change up, and I used to let this person fix my car. I'm like, the mechanic I have now, he's the only one touches my car. He does an amazing job. He knows my car, everything. So
good.
Yeah.
That's good. You know, and it's hard to trust mechanics because, you know, they're scheming and pulling stuff, especially on women. If you go in there, you don't have no idea what's going on. You just leave it up to them. I got a friend that's been going through the car blues with mechanics, and they told him they needed a new catalytic converter. Well, $500-$600 later, the same code comes up and all that. It wasn't the catalytic converter that was bad. It was a sensor.
The sensor.
Yeah, like a $59 part. Yeah. You know?
See, and with my mechanic, that's what he does. We're going to do the cheapest thing first.
Yeah.
Let's do the cheapest thing first, and then let's see if that doesn't work, and then we'll move on. And so I don't know if I should say this out loud on the radio, but I took my Cadillac converter out of my car.
Well, I mean, you need that in California.
Oh, yeah, but there's ways around it.
I see. Obviously.
I don't know
So
if I
you
should be
just
saying it.
no,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be saying that.
Oh well.
Don't
So
give
me.
anybody else some bad ideas.
Hey, that shit gets expensive.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
and
it
you'll
can
be
be.
you'll be funny what you and I don't advise people to do that. It's just that mine was bad and it was just causing me problems. So he was like, "You don't necessarily need it. This is why you do need it. So if you
Yeah,
don't
it's
have
about
it, you have to do
emission
this,
Yeah.
whatever." But
So
yeah.
you adding pollution and you giving me asthma and stuff.
My car doesn't poop back nothing. My car doesn't fart. She's good.
She's good.
But I'm actually thinking about either putting it back on there and just getting, some stuff, working, because it's paid off. It's a really good car. And
your car will run better without it.
without it,
Yeah, it'll run more efficient.
it does run better without it.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
But
Don't tell nobody else.
don't tell nobody. Hey,
No.
if you're listening and your Cadillac converter acting up, get rid of that bitch. You don't need it. Some people gonna tell you they need it because, and here's
But you
so
can't
many
pass
people.
the smog test.
Oh, they got
without
people. They got people for that too.
No, you got people. You know people.
Call me. I know folks. My people know people.
Okay.
My people know. No, but there's so many mechanics that will be like, "Oh, you need it. It's this how much money." Like for example, my fuel pump went out.
Mm-hmm.
So when and I'm gonna tell you something else. I cannot wait. I have a Toyota, 95 Toyota that I was driving. You see, I was driving that for, I just started driving my Mercedes again. My son wrecked his car, and so he's driving my Toyota. That 95 Toyota, loved it. Okay? I miss driving that. So,
They were
but
making great cars during those times.
yeah. So the thing about these cars is to keep the maintenance up on them.
Mm-hmm. And
All these different things that you need on your car, like when my fuel pump went out, everybody's like, "Oh, it's gonna be $700-800." And I'm looking for it. I'm going to AutoZone, O'Reilly's looking. I'm looking $500, $600, $700, $800. My mechanic, he's young. He was fresh out of school when he first started working on my cars, and he redoes all his cars. He took one car, made it a right side drive or whatever it is.
Really?
And, oh yeah, he's awesome. He was like, "Go on eBay." So I go on eBay. I find the fuel pump for $38, and I buy it. And I'm like, I just waste $38. This is not. There's no way that I'm gonna buy a $38 part that is $500-600 everywhere else. It's not gonna work. That thing sat in my car for My car set for 2 years. I got that Toyota. I was like, I don't need that. Benz who? I'm in a Toyota. I could care less. It wasn't because my son needed it. My grandmother was moving to get the car out the driveway. I got it fixed. And I said, okay, here's a little $38 part. I was waiting for him to call me and say something.
Say it ain't going to work.
He called me back. Thank you. He called me back. Said, "Your car's ready." I go, "The part where?" He goes, "Yeah, why wouldn't it?" $38. eBay is your best friend.
Yeah. Now, it was a used part, right?
No, brand new.
Brand new? $38?
Brand new, $38. Brand new.
Get out.
And when I thought it was the fuel pump, I was like, let me start looking now before he come. And I, of course, went to O'Reilly. AutoZone fuel pump was like,
Yeah.
I mean, the not fuel pump, the what's the thing I just told you? My
Power
power
steering.
steering pump. It's like $200, whatever. But on eBay, it was $40.
There's another place that sells parts at good prices. It's third market. God, I can't think of the name of the place. I'll find out and give it to you. But typically, because I found the cover on my bumper that covers up the trailer hitch, I bumped into a wall and damaged it. It's plastic. So when I went to the Chevy dealership, they said, "Well, the part is $100, and then there'll probably be another $100 because you have to paint it because it comes. It's not coming, black glossy the way my car is." So I said, "Okay, that's $200 for this piece of plastic. I'll just leave it off."
Right.
So I went on the site, and I can't think of the name of the damn place now, but I found a part for $40. It's
Okay.
a piece of plastic. It's like $39. Same thing.
Same thing. Same thing.
Yeah.
It's
So
remarkable.
that's $60 cheaper
Yeah.
than going to the dealership. And it's still going to have to. I got to find a guy that can do a good paint job. Probably get it done for $50. So for $100, I got it all. Less than $100.
Yeah, and it's crazy how these people get you. People get you. I mean,
Totally.
people are getting you. So if I
Absolutely.
can help you, trust me, I'm gonna try. I'm having, my god sister says she's having a hard time all the time finding me. She says she can never see me when I come up. I don't know why she can't find me
Where is she looking?
on Facebook. She
Yeah,
said,
but which you got several pages.
okay, I don't have several, but I
You
have.
got at least 2, and it's on both of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna send her
You
the
see it,
link.
right?
Yeah, I see it. I'm gonna send her the link and tell her maybe she can just click on it and she'll find it that way
Yeah.
because she's playing. She's playing, but yeah,
She's messing with you.
I don't know.
Either that or you shouldn't be on Facebook.
Yeah, maybe she shouldn't be on Facebook, but you know. So hey, can you believe it's gonna be Christmas?
I can't. I'm not ready.
We're gonna blink our eyes and it's gonna be
I know. It'll be
Christmas,
right here.
and I'm not even ready.
Yep.
And you know, normally this time of year, right before Thanksgiving, I put my lights up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very festive. I love Christmas. Christmas was always me and my dad's favorite holiday. So right before Thanksgiving, I start putting the lights up, the tree up,
Mm-hmm.
everything. And we usually keep our tree up a week after New Year's.
Yeah. I used to keep mine up to July.
Oh, I would love to.
I
I would
did
be
it.
so scared people call me all kind of ratchet and ghetto.
I had a real tree in New York City on the 32nd floor
Oh, that's
until
probably
July.
beautiful.
It was so brittle. No,
that
it
thing
was.
it was
looking
live
like-
tree.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you didn't force fires getting ready to
Oh
start and
my
everything.
God! I couldn't walk on the floor. It was shit would just fall off.
Yeah,
Right?
and that shit hurts when it gets old.
Let me tell you something. About 3:00 in the morning, I decided I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this tree. So I opened up my balcony door and I dropped it off the balcony because there's no way I could take it down the elevator because it was just.
You just dropped the damn tree over the balcony
Yeah, I did.
and killed somebody with the brittles.
I didn't kill nobody, but I did destroy a like a lamp post. They had these nice round globe kind of lights lighting the walkway. It did take one out.
You know what? I can't with you, but I will say
That was in 1975. I was 25 years old, young,
Oh, my
dumb, didn't
God.
give a damn. Now, I might have been a little buzzed at the time. too.
Man, I was gonna say something wrong with you. July, that's a little long. But you know what though? If I could keep my Christmas lights up all year round and light them up, I would.
You would, huh?
I love Christmas is absolutely my favorite holiday. First of all, I love Darius. I mean, he is just in there.
He's having a good time. Leave
Yeah.
him alone.
From Halloween. Like I'm very festive. The lights in there. I put up
Yeah.
the Halloween lights and stuff. Nothing really scary type things. But I put up Halloween lights, orange lights, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So from Halloween up until after Christmas is my favorite time of year.
Yeah.
And the most beautiful, I can't say because I haven't been all over the world, but New York at Christmas is a beautiful place to
It
be.
is. It is.
A beautiful place to be.
It is.
It's white
I've lived
Christmas.
there twice during the Christmas time, and it is very nice. And New Year's Eve, cold as hell.
Yeah.
They'll be out there with the ball dropping. Let me tell you something. I've done that three different times. Twice in the 70s and once in the 90s. I'm done. It's
I don't
too
have
damn
any
cold
desire
out
to
there.
be out there when the ball drops.
Yeah.
If I can get a sky ride somewhere and just watch the ball
Watch-
drop,
Yeah.
I don't want to be outside. But I have been at Christmas. I have been in New York right after Christmas, and Macy's window,
Oh, yeah.
ladies.
It's festive.
I don't know if men, ladies, you have to. It's beautiful.
It is.
It's absolutely beautiful.
That it is.
It's absolutely beautiful. So
Why is Carol calling me that? She knows I'm in here doing this.
she's feel left
Show.
out. Does Carol feel left out? Hey, Carol, don't call Lee. Call the show.
Yeah.
So you know what? We're going back to our Honey's Closet email bag question. And I have a doozy for tonight. Tonight, our email bag question, I'm going to just give you a little bit of it. It's about a married couple, and one of them wants to have a threesome, and you won't believe with who.
What?
Yeah.
They want.
They want
wanna do
one of the couples. I mean, one of the husband and wife, one of them,
Uh-huh.
won't say who yet, wants to have a threesome, and you won't believe with whom.
So only one of them want to have a threesome.
Only one of them want to have a threesome.
Well, that's a problem right there. You can't
That's
have
the first
a threesome unless
It's
two
three
people.
of you. Yeah, it's three of y'all.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Right.
So one of them wants to have a threesome, and the person that they want to invite into the threesome is going to be a shocker.
It's you?
No, I don't know these people. I would
Oh.
cuss them. Please, don't even look at me.
It ain't me.
And don't even look at me because I'm not even having a twosome. Damn sure ain't finna have no threesome. You know what? Let me ask you a question. I have been getting people have been, talking to me and telling me, somebody said they looked at me on the show last week and they looked in my eyes and tell them I'm going through something. Well, I am. For those who don't know,
Everybody's going through something.
Yeah, my father passed away October 27th, and it was, it was me and my dad for so long.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, here's my question. I'm getting so many people telling me you just need some dick.
Well, people are always up in your business and going to tell you what you need.
You just need to go out and get. I said, so basically, you're telling me I need to just walk out and go screw somebody. Are you freaking crazy? I don't even get down like that.
Mm.
And what makes you think that's going to... hey, call me Prude Rude or Mrs. Rude Prude. I've never been one to just randomly have, like, oh, I got to have sex. Let me go get somebody random and do it.
Right.
It's not me. If I'm with someone and I'm really feeling them, then yeah. But just to be like, okay, it's been a while, but I've got to go get me some. That's not who I am. But I don't know why that's the answer to everything.
It's not. It really isn't.
It's not.
No. But you know what? People are that shallow, to think that, all you have to do is have some sex. That might help some of your issues.
Release some stress.
At least temporarily.
Right.
Yeah. But is that the answer to all?
Okay, so what if you go out and you say, okay, I got to go relieve some stress. And you go out there and you relieve some stress and
come down with the heebie-jeebies.
Come on, heebie-jeebies, or the person you're leaving with ain't worth shit. So now you got to mess them up because they didn't messed you up. You know what I'm saying? And then ruin what you was trying to release.
Yeah, that ain't no good.
It ain't no good.
No.
And, the heebie-jeebies is real. It ain't even heebie-jeebies no more.
No.
It's the killer willers.
It's right.
These people, nowadays, the diseases going around.
It ain't cool.
It's not cool at all. Not at all.
Mm-mm.
No. So, tell me, do we have any Uber stories? We haven't did our Uber stories in a long time.
And I haven't been driving Uber much lately, but let me see.
Any Lyft?
I haven't had any, but I got some friends that have had some doozies.
Really?
Yeah.
So now you're in the Uber, Lyft, carpool, karaoke type friend. Y'all talking like, oh, let me share my stories.
Well, no, I got buddies that drive Uber and Lyft.
Okay.
And my buddy Jared, he's an old radio guy. Been knowing him since 1975. And I got him driving Uber and Lyft. And he loves it. Mm-hmm. He has a ball with it. He's got a character himself.
Mm-hmm.
So he said he picked up this young lady and, it was a nice, quiet ride, but he kept feeling something nudging him in the back. You know how people would put their knee up against the back of the...
Yeah.
See, and so he didn't say anything. He just, figured she was just moving around or whatever. So he got to the drop-off location. She got out. She said thank you, and she went into a restaurant. And he has a habit, and it's a habit that we all have when we drive rideshare. You look in the back to make sure they didn't leave anything. Mm-hmm. Cell phones, keys, eyeglasses, wallets. I've had all of those. Watch. I've had numerous sunglasses left behind. So he notices something on the floor, and he looks down. It's a little plastic bag, and he said, what the hell is that? So he gets out and goes back there and picks it up. The lady changed her tampon in the back seat of his car. She was sitting directly behind him. So and she was a petite lady, he said. He couldn't see what she was doing, in the rearview mirror. So he picked up the bag and went in the restaurant, and she was sitting there with a guy. She met a guy there at the restaurant. So he says, ma'am, you left this in my car. He drops it on the table. in the restaurant.
No way.
Yep. And she just had the stone face, and the guy with her, he says, I don't get it. What is it? He says, well, that's right. You ain't going to get it. Not tonight. He says, you better have her order from the cheap side of the menu, and walked out.
That's
just disgusting.
Okay, so she was going to a restaurant.
Yep.
She couldn't wait till she got to the restaurant, went to the bathroom.
Right. Well, why didn't you change it at home?
There's no reason why she needed to change it inside that car.
Right. That's what she did.
She's just sick.
That's nasty.
That's beyond. That's sick.
Yeah.
We need to get her name and call her ass out. We need to call her. We need to call her.
People, what are people thinking?
First of all, okay, I'm not even.
I've had people leave, cups and glass, bottles and chewing gum paper, candy paper, and stuff like that. But you're going to leave a tampon, a dirty tampon.
I'm still trying to figure out why this woman. Okay, so a woman gets a lift.
Yeah.
And decides to get in the backseat of the lift and change her tampon in the backseat of the lift.
Yes.
And she's going to a restaurant.
Yes, to meet a guy.
So she couldn't
excuse herself when she got to the restaurant.
Yeah, just say, excuse me, I just got here. I was driving into the restroom. Give me a few minutes. I'll be right back. Right. Go in there and handle your business.
Right.
So she felt the need to do it in the backseat of the...
Yep.
How does she do that?
And the guy drives a nice Cadillac. I mean, it's not like a little beater or anything. It drives a new Cadillac.
How does she even do that?
I know, just no class.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I got another buddy. You want another one?
Yeah, give me another one. I'm sick.
So he picks this lady up, another little petite lady. She sits directly behind him. And he forgot he had a passenger. He wasn't watching the phone. So he's driving along the way. He decided he wanted to stop and get some ice cream. So he went to a Bressler's ice cream place, got him an ice cream cone. No. Before he got out of the car, he cut one.
He farted?
He farted in the car.
This is the driver?
Yes. And got out, closed the door, left the passenger in the back seat.
With the fart?
Yes. When he got him an ice cream cone, came back, got back in the car, and was sitting there, car off, eating his ice cream. And the lady said, "Oh, sir, do you think you could take me home now?" She was an elderly lady, little petite thing, sitting behind him. Again, they don't see him. So she startled him because he forgot she was in the car.
How the hell did he forget she was in the car?
Windows tinted, just forgot. He
forgot he picked her up?
Yes. So he goes, "Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry." He was apologetic and everything. He said, "Can I get you an ice cream cone?" She goes, "No, sir, I just want to go home."
She probably was scared.
Oh, I'm sure she
like
was
he's
all
gonna get
messed
this
up.
ice cream and then tear me a new one.
Yep, exactly. So yeah, there's some crazy drivers out there too.
Wow.
Isn't that wild?
These are your friends though.
Yeah, I've got some wacky friends. Speaking of wacky friends, one just walked in. Hey, Miss Thing, come over here. I haven't seen you in so long. Can you come join me?
I haven't. I love you.
Thank you. Oh yeah, I was trying to get an exotic. I was trying to get a new look. I almost break my neck because when I sit down on it, my derriere is so big that I sit down, I'll be like trying to get it from under my butt.
Break your neck?
Yeah. Break my neck.
That's right. You got to tie them up when you go to bed.
I don't yet. I just kind of put them to the side because they're still tight.
Really?
So I put them to the side.
I wish I could say the same about, go ahead, what?
Yeah. Hey, I'm tight. You got to do them. Those Kegels, those Kegel muscles.
Kegels, yeah.
To get them together. Do a little moving when you're doing it. Whoa.
Hey, no. I'm telling you right now, right? That's an ongoing joke about that. Kegels, the exercise you can do in the privacy of your own body.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do them. Right? You can be driving like, woo, doing to the beach.
But men can't lift their nuts up. I mean, that's just the way it is.
That's not our job.
That's not your job, right?
Here's the thing. That ain't I don't even care. That's y'all nuts.
That's it.
Your nuts is saggy and raggedy. That's on you.
Be hanging and just,
it's
not pretty.
That's what we have partners for.
That's what you have partners for?
Nobody going to be holding up no raggedy ass nuts.
That's it, right? Right?
Well, I shouldn't say that because I'm not one who has fake boobs, so you might have to lift up one to get to it.
That's right.
I mean, not a whole, it's not like you got to go way down here, but you know, gravity has taken over. Mine's are real.
That's
so.
Yeah. Well, let me tell
you,
you,
they don't sit up like this.
The whole thing of that being not spared. Tis the holidays, though. Speaking of jingle bells and dingle bells and all of that, we
just talking about that.
What, the holidays or dingle bells?
The holidays.
The holidays.
Because it's here. I mean,
it is here.
To me, am I crazy? It seemed like it was just New Year's not so long ago.
Right.
It was just I just turned 50 not so long ago.
Right.
No, you've been drunk a long time for New Year's. That's all it is.
I've been drunk? No.
Yeah.
I keep warning everybody on the, because the business I was in, we always got lectures about this time of year.
I love that.
I know, isn't that nice? It's a nice little vest.
I love it.
That we used to get lectures about people being so distracted, emotional, over-emotional, tweaked to the max. So, you know, I mean, I try and say that to people when you're out driving. They are distracted. I mean, bad enough we have our phones, but people are locked in deep thought about, you know, family.
Christmas, we got to get presents, and we got to do this, and we got to do that. And I was.
And then they say it's the season of. How did my girlfriend say it? She said it was the season of desperate longing. And, you know, in the respect of, you know, a lot of people get very melancholy and depressed.
Yeah.
The expectations
Yeah.
that are put on. I know when I did the holidays, I don't know about you, but there's so much pressure on you want everything perfect. And the Griswolds has got to be the greatest. It's got to be the greatest reality of what the holidays are like with family.
You know what?
That was funny.
And for me, this year, it's a little rough because I usually have my tree and stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
I usually put my tree and stuff up right before Thanksgiving. And I get it up and everything. But since my father's passing and stuff and all the stuff that's got going on, I haven't been able to get it up. And I'm a little down about that. Because I feel like I usually have it up already. And we're, you know, he's like, we're thinking of, my father just loved the lights to be up. Like, as soon as it starts thinking about getting dark, he's turning the lights
big on the holidays, right? That's so cool.
That was like our favorite holiday, Christmas. So just the whole thing leading up to Christmas and the lights and just sitting outside enjoying the lights. And I always did. I have like singing things in the house and the Mom and Papa Bears that jingle. And
yeah, I got a feeling, you know, that the greatest hero really is true, that it's time that, you know, probably as time passes, that'll be more of a celebratory kind of memory that will keep
I just got to
light,
figure out where I'm going to put my tree up.
Light alive. Mine's up.
Okay, so let me tell you this. I don't know if I told you. So, you know, we had just moved into this place, and so it was a 55 plus. And so when my father passed away, I didn't tell them right away, but when they found out, they immediately, their words was, "Oh, we're sorry for your loss. Sign this paper to be out by November 30th."
What?
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, damn. Thanks for, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, they don't care.
They don't care. November 30th was Friday, correct?
Mm-hmm.
A week ago, I went, because I haven't been staying there. I went and I checked the mail and I go upstairs to check the house. There's a thing from the courts where they're already starting to sue my dad.
Sue your dad?
Sue him.
Sue his estate.
No, just to sue him. I mean, like, because we're not out. And I go down there and I say, "Excuse me." I go, "Why would you go to court and put this on my door? My father passed away." "Well, again, we're sorry for your loss, but people tend to want to stay over and, you know, try to milk it for as long as they can go." I said, "Lady, I haven't been staying here. My father passed away. I don't have time to move his stuff out. I just planned a funeral. I just did the funeral thing. You want the 30th is not even here yet. So you're taking who gonna show up? I mean, you gonna sue who? I don't get it. I mean, I said, where's the compassion? Well, you know, people tend, you know, do that and then they stay longer and people want to live there. I go, one, I'm not living there. I can't stay in the house because it reminds me of watching my dad die, right? Can't stay there. But where's the compassion? The 30th hasn't even got here yet.
Yeah, that's wrong.
You know? So
if if it was the day after the notice, okay, I can understand they're going to light the fire. But and I understand their point of view too. That I'm sure there's some people who try to milk it for as long as they can.
Well, yeah,
And I told
because
her
it's
I
not that
understand
easy to get people out.
Yeah,
And
especially
I
in
told her, I
California.
said I can understand that. So I can understand had the 30th came, you hadn't heard from me, and now you're wondering, okay, what's going on? I said, but
How
the
about
30th,
a phone call? You
Yeah.
know, call me and say, hey,
whatever.
what's up?
So
When
guess
you leaving?
what? Call me mean, whatever. But it's what, the 4th? My shit's still in there. I'm getting it out this week though. I said I'm gonna make them. She said, "Well, all we want is the keys." I go, "Well, you can have the keys."
So where are
but-
you staying?
I've been staying with my son.
Okay, so now you got to find another place.
I gotta find another place, and they're hard to find.
Yeah,
They're
especially
hard
this
to
time
find.
of year.
Yeah, it's hard to find right now. So, yeah. But so I'm like, you know what? And I don't stay there. I don't want to stay there, and I want to get the stuff out. But it's hard. I got to go pack up my dad's stuff.
Yeah,
Who's
it
gonna
is.
want to rush? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, where's the compassion? People do. It's all about money.
Oh, always.
Oh, and she was just real like, well, I'm sorry for your loss, but I want it. And I said, you know what? There are a lot of people right now. It's a lot of people testing me. Right now, I'm being tested because had this not been a problem and people doing the things they're doing to me, I'd be in jail. Seriously, I'd be in jail because my tolerance for bullshit,
Yeah,
I don't
know.
have it. But now I'm so going through so much, and I'm just an emotional wreck that I don't have the energy to fight anyone or argue or anything. So people are getting away with more than they normally would. But I'm like, my cousin was telling me on the way here, she was like, my fear is that you're gonna bust on the wrong person and go to jail. Because she knows
Could
me.
be.
Yeah, well,
You have to have an outlet.
Yeah, you gotta keep that under control because you are going through a lot.
Especially,
people
like
don't
you
give a
said,
damn.
wedge between. I've lost. Okay, the holidays. I'm sure we can all think of that. Like it's like holy shit. You keep hearing about people losing people. I lost a cousin to suicide Thanksgiving night when I was 16. I'll never forget that phone call my mother got. My girlfriend, my best friend since I was 8, died 2010 Christmas Eve of cancer. And, with that, that was actually the irony of that story is she always guilted her kids. Oh, you just wait. I mean, as they were growing up, she was the guilt mom. If she wanted to manipulate her kids, she did it with guilt. So when they told me she had passed Christmas Eve and there was all this chaos with her kids going on, I had to laugh and I said, oh, that is so you. Because her thing was Christmas. So her kids, to me, that last, big salute of the middle finger to her kids was, your Christmas is going to be
Ruined forever.
ruined. I told you. You
Yeah.
didn't listen to me, and now you're going to deal with that. Yeah, so,
It's ridiculous. I mean, yeah.
And,
It's-
that's why I'm saying desperate longing, where people have so much, like when I was in sales, and people would be trying to buy, I mean, it was whacked what people were like, I had Thanksgiving. And now this was 3 days before Thanksgiving. In all honesty, people who ordered their dining room sets in July would have them for Thanksgiving. If you came in a month before Thanksgiving, we were already back ordered
right.
because it's all done in cuttings.
Right.
So here it is, people are tweaked, they're yelling, they're ranting and raving. And they're going like off the wall about why can't I have my dining room table? Let me take the floor model. And we
Yeah.
used to say that, like everything about life seems to be at a
I
higher
did
level.
that at Starbucks the other day.
Aggressiveness in the parking lot is no
Yeah,
joke.
Yeah.
People take each other out.
Or Black Friday.
Oh yeah.
They're fighting and arguing and whatever. And I don't even go out. I rather order stuff online. I rather order. Let me get to something real quick. Did you guys hear that Layla Ali hits a pedestrian? She's somebody with a car.
She did what?
No.
She hit a pedestrian.
Oh no, that's my girl.
Yeah. She was involved in a serious accident in Calabasas, of all places, that left a pedestrian seriously injured. The accident went down Tuesday afternoon in Calabasas, where told Layla accidentally hit a elderly man while driving through the parking lot of a shopping center. Now we know he's gonna be trying to,
Right.
Man, can you imagine getting hit by Layla Ali?
Well, like it's kind of a funny little pun there that he got hit by her.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
complain. She
Ali's
could
daughter.
hit me anytime.
Just
Yeah.
hit me.
Yeah, just kick
Baby,
my
matter
ass,
of fact,
roll over
That's
me.
our friend.
Yeah, I
Right?
love. Yeah, I love her.
Right.
Yeah.
That's well, most people they're gonna see that coming but she has insurance. It's not like they're gonna go after her personally.
Well, they may try.
They're gonna try to sue her, the shopping center for having a parking lot that allowed Layla Ali to drive in it.
Anybody that's named Ali.
Yeah,
Dude.
everybody.
That's no joke. I heard where they had like this book of actual facts of the stupidest lawsuits that people actually sued and won. One was a woman complaining about she was distracted by an unruly child of which she tripped over and hurt herself, and it was her kid.
Well, they have the woman that was,
And she won.
It was really
Who's she
big.
sue?
In a furniture store.
They have the woman who sued McDonald's for serving her hot coffee.
Yeah, she got $1 bazillion. That's why
And
everything
it's
is now like,
hello, it's coffee. It's well, I guess now you can
Yeah.
have ice, but she ordered hot coffee. It's a
Yeah, but they had to put a cap on how hot it can be because
I
Right.
like my
one
coffee
guy
hot
spilled the coffee in his lap in his car.
and burnt his leg.
Yep.
Well,
Burned
don't
his-
be so clumsy.
it's like,
Well,
But is it McDonald's fault that you spill?
no,
It
do you know,
shouldn't be.
in the grocery
It
store,
shouldn't
one
be.
of the biggest hazards on the floor is grapes. They'll
Grapes.
take you, grapes.
Yeah, that's slippery.
You They'll
if I'm in
take you
if I'm in the
down.
grocery store, if I fall, I'm gonna go ahead and go down. I'm gonna
Well,
go down.
yeah.
I'm gonna be like, ooh, child.
We had a lady that went back in a recliner, and when she pushed back on it, it was
She
either
fell?
an electric recliner. Well, it was defective. I mean, there was no two ways about it. That when she went over, she rolled off, she hit her head. Family came over. Oh yeah,
Let me tell you what I'm gonna
They
do.
got all
That-
new
that-
Let me
furniture.
tell you how I'm gonna look. No, damn furniture. I'm gonna be sitting right here. And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna be, oh Lord. I'm gonna tell somebody who with me, call the Mercedes dealership, order me a all white. I'm finna get paid.
Well, this is how it is. Only because my weird restaurants, the liability when you get injured is right off the top. Let's just say you go to a restaurant and you crack your tooth, and you say they're at fault. Well, $1,000 is instant coverage, and you're pretty much going to get that if you have to have the tooth repaired. But if there's anything more over that, then you're going to be in a lawsuit that requires you have to prove them to be liable for whatever it is. And it's a very lengthy process. So, like, you got to weigh it out. So what did my crown cost me?
Right.
Ridiculous.
I already knew that law, right? But yeah, it's amazing what people do.
Is it Moonves? Moonves? The CBS exec that recently got fired?
Oh, yeah. I think that's
Okay,
correct
so it says
pronunciation.
received oral sex from multiple CBS employees, and even had one at his beck and call for years. So apparently he was calling them like, I just Okay.
But did he have a gun to their heads?
Well, here's the thing.
Did he
Here's the thing.
threaten them? You
And
know
I
what
agree
mean?
with you. I agree
Come
with
on
you.
now.
You can't have me on beck and call. First of all, they knew he was married,
Yeah.
and it's a
So
money thing.
why did they do it?
Why?
What were they looking for?
Because I'm not getting the monies for your
Unless
ass
they're
or
just
nothing.
a freak.
Yeah, because you couldn't have me on. Oh, so hey, come over and suck my dick.
And Neil deGrasse just got called out.
Yeah, and he admitted it to an
what?
extent.
I didn't.
He admitted to it. He said something like he was playful and having fun, and he didn't mean for it to be taken
Taken the
further.
wrong
But
way.
He said, yeah, I had, we would joke, and these people I was friends with, so I,
In other words, he thought he knew his audience.
be careful because greed is a mother.
That's really, like I said, what
You just
that
can't do
surprises
stuff
me
like
because even though I wanted certain things to happen, certain connections to happen, to have been solicited by somebody, my mind would never go, oh yeah, maybe if I suck his dick, this will happen for me, and then I can sue him for harassment later. Is that the world that we're living in?
That's the world that we are living in. I want to say shout outs to Joker and Enid for tuning in. I see y'all. You can't call me and say, I'm having a rough day at work. Can you come get on the table and suck my dick? Like, seriously? Seriously? So
seriously.
who does that? Who does that?
Well-
I don't know if it was that overt or did he make a request like that, or the participant had to be 75% freak.
Well, however
They
he
have
did,
to be
he had
down
to
with
say
it.
something, right?
Yeah. I
Or
mean,
hey,
look
it's
at I
Yeah,
sucked
it's
his
that
dick.
time.
I didn't
It's that
get
time.
I didn't
open
get what
wide
I
for
expected.
Chunky.
Right?
You remember that commercial?
Yes.
The candy commercial?
Yes.
Open wide for Chunky.
Open wide for Chunky.
Yeah, it was a little
For my
candy bar, a little
chalupa.
square candy bar. Chocolate.
Yeah. That's
One of my favorites.
So-
but anyways,
so. What do you feel his responsibility is in the whole, dial up the oral sex thing? Because
I don't know.
Is he-
What year was this? How
this
long
was,
ago was
I
it?
don't know when this was, but
Because we did have a certain. Listen, I knew of a woman who talked about, and this was a friend, that she was an older woman who said that, and I guess it's back in the Mad Men days of that mentality, right up and through the 60s, 70s, where men could actually hold, the fact that you could lose your job. Nobody was suing for anything. Women were too afraid.
Right.
You had limited work, money-making capabilities. If you had a really good job and the boss knew you were a dependent female, she was raising kids, if she didn't bend over the desk, she wasn't going to keep her job. And that was just a fact
it's
of
ridiculous.
doing business.
It's ridiculous.
When you're, stuck in a situation where she was divorced and there wasn't a lot of options back then for women.
so she just
So she made a decision
Right.
to participate in
Right.
in whatever it
something,
was.
that was
So
not
what do you
cool.
think about
Well,
you
I'm not
guys
blaming
here?
the woman, but
But I am.
you can
Wait,
say
Don't
you
get
can
your ass.
say
You
no.
can say no, like I'm better than
Screw
that.
you,
I'm
I'm
not
out.
finna be.
Well,
yeah.
back then, no, you were out and then you're on welfare and you got kids and you got a mortgage. I mean, there's so many things that weigh into it. I don't think anybody in power should threaten you with your job.
Hell
I wish
no.
somebody
I mean, if they
threatened me.
threaten you with
I
their
had
dick-
female bosses, they never,
What do you think
I
about
would-
Monica
I would've-
Lewinsky wanting
wouldn't
an
have turned it
apology
down.
from Bill Clinton?
Now?
She wants an apology from Bill Clinton. Bitch,
she's just-
get
you know
out of
what?
here. For what? You got on your knees. And I don't
Monica.
get it.
I don't
Come on.
either.
Why should he say
she
it?
must be broke. She's
I
looking for
don't
another
either,
10
yeah.
seconds of fame.
Why does she think he should apologize for what? He didn't force her to do it.
And how many times did she come back? What was she looking for?
What was she looking? Because there's
What
an
was
ulterior
in it for
motive for
her?
these women.
And she
See,
would have never
right.
said anything if it wasn't for her little crazy ass friend. What was her name?
It was jealous because she didn't get to suck it.
And she was an
She's
older
broad.
woman.
Mm-hmm.
Older than-
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was her name?
I can't. Yeah, her name escapes me right
Yeah.
now, but ridiculous.
But she's
These
the one
women
that
are
blew the
crazy.
whistle. But
Yeah,
LaMonica obviously, was cool
yeah.
with it.
And I still say Hillary knew. I still say Hillary said, "Look,
She might have.
Monica, this."
She said, Bill,
I
I
really
want to
like
be
women.
president, so you better just
Yeah,
be cool.
I ain't sucking
Handle
Bill's
this.
thing. So go have at it. Don't neither one of you dumb mofos get caught, and they got caught, and that's why she was mad. I told your dumb ass not to get caught.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
they
the
got
whole
caught.
she
thing
was
about her
saying-
keeping the dress is just,
Yeah, she's stupid.
I think that was like
That was part
the
of the
best
deal.
move. Any young woman, just in case I'm going to keep your DNA, because the political game being played, obviously.
Yeah, she had a motive.
But that lets you know that there was a motive. So you did this, and that's what I'm saying. These women are just out
Yep.
sucking
When she told her
penises
friend
just
that-
to be. That is some nasty shit.
Said, girl, you getting ready to get paid. Let's go get this money.
That's ridiculous. Okay, so let me get on to my honey bag questions for the night.
Uh-oh.
So, I've studied this one. This is some
Let
deep,
it loose.
This is some deep stuff. So I need everybody. Hey, if you're listening, call in 424-227-9461. So there's a couple, and one of the husband and wife, I won't say yet which one it is, emailed me. And the thing about it, I haven't checked this email in a while, so I'm like, let me go back and see what email questions. So this one stuck out. Emailed me, and one of them wants to have a threesome. Okay. And so the man emailed me, his wife wants to have a threesome.
Ooh.
Right. Now he emails me, he says, we're very, we've been married for 6 years. We're highly respected in our communities. We go to church every Sunday. We're big in the church community. And for some reason, his wife has decided that she wants to have a threesome with his cousin, who, get this, just so happens to be the pastor of their church.
Whoa.
Welcome to Honey's Closet. Who do we have on the line?
Am I in a closet? I've been calling you guys. I just wanted to say how good you got. But I've been calling you there, let me get through it. I couldn't get through, so now I drunk a bunch of poison, and now I'm sitting in the ambulance about to get my stomach pumped because you guys wouldn't answer the phone.
What the hell? What the? What? What did I do?
I was calling you to say how great your show was, but you wouldn't answer the phone, so it made me upset again. So I
we didn't answer the phone the first time you called?
Stomach pumped at the hospital.
Well, we're sorry. You know what? My engineer is probably deep in conversation, and we didn't hear the phone ring.
Well, you need to tell him to pay attention to the lines because it's lighting up because people is trying to call and get in.
Well, you know, when people start talking about sucking dick, everything is off.
Yeah,
you know, just
some boy, what's up, baby?
Well, I don't know about sucking. I don't know about sucking dick. I can't tell you about that.
No.
Well, that'll derail. You know.
Okay, so let me get back to the question. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Joker on the phone. Welcome. It's been a long time since Joker. Like what?
Yes.
Where did he come from?
I just want to say, baby, you can come stay with me, baby.
Oh.
Leave Uncle Lee and Anne Marie and come stay with me.
Huh?
Leave Uncle Lee, Anne Marie, and come stay with me.
Okay. He has been telling me since my father passed away. On a serious note, he has been saying, you know what, if you and Darius need to come stay out here. Now, I don't know how long he will go before he kicks us out.
Right.
He probably won't kick Darius out. Hey, did you see Darius introduce me?
No, I just woke up. Not to when you said that I was on, I just woke up. I said, let me rush and check her out and everything. All right, let's get back to the what you said. What the people did what and they left what and a dick was where? What?
Okay, so let me get back to the story. So I got an email back question. Hi. And so the husband says his wife wants to have a threesome, and she wants to have a threesome. Hey, Chris Bishop Bass is on, and she wants to have a threesome with his cousin, who just so happens to be the pastor of their church. And so the cousin's not married. He's the pastor's not married. And he said they've been doing, doing a lot of things with the church, right? So, what kind of things? Right? So she's become more chummy and more, and so now she's asked her husband if they can do a threesome with the cousin. So the husband is like, I'm curious to know where this came from. So have they talked about this? The cousin and the wife? Like, where did this, he's curious to know where, because he's new to, like, he's like, we've never talked threesome. It's never been, we're Christians. We don't do these things. And now all of a sudden she wants to have a threesome.
Who cousin?
That's a whole hell of a lot of new land.
I just don't know. I mean, you got to throw that in that he's also the pastor of the church.
Well, he put it in the letter.
And and I know that anybody in their right mind would just, especially a pastor would go, wait a minute, this could get ugly in a few years. You piss somebody off, somebody finds out the information.
But who's bold enough to ask the pastor for a threesome?
Well,
but
the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost.
The husband is curious to if something with his wife, because he's a cousin first. It's his cousin. The cousin is the pastor of their church.
It's the pastor's cousin.
The pastor's
cousin.
The husband and the pastor of the church are cousins. So they hang out a lot. So
That's wild.
So he so happens to be the pastor of their church. So now all of a sudden she's wanting to do a threesome with the husband and the cousin, which happens to be the pastor. So the husband's like, where did this come from? We've never discussed threesomes. It's never been a topic. We're Christians. We don't do that. So is this something maybe her and the cousin have, like, you know what I'm saying? But have you heard did you see the video on Facebook where the pastor was taking the lady panties off, trying to heal her because she was a hoe or something? So I didn't even finish watching the video, but how was he going to heal her?
But wait, baby. The pastor's cousin wife wants to do a threesome, or the cousin's wife.
Okay, so the husband and the pastor are cousins.
They're cousins, and the wife want to do a threesome with the both of them.
Yeah.
That's
So she asked the
wild.
husband or she asked the pastor?
She told the husband. The husband is wanting to know if somewhere down the line, where did this come from, and maybe have her and the cousin kind of been talking about it, or
No, I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Tell us what happened.
She was messing around with her husband cousin, which is the pastor of the church.
Mm-hmm.
And so he started to talk to her and everything after he laid hands on him and everything. First of all, I want to call him a pastor because that's disrespecting the church, whatever. But they was messing around before, and now she feeling guilty, and she don't want to hide the secret no more. So she want to bring it out to the open, and now she want to confront her husband and say, "Let's have a threesome," and it just so happened to be with your cousin. They've been messing around. Let's put that out in the open. I know they have, because she wouldn't come out the blue like that. They've been messing around.
Something's been going on.
Yeah.
Now, where the threesome come in at, I don't know, because I would think that.
So wait, is it two guys and her?
Two guys and her, because I would think if they're messing around, they would just continue to mess around. Why tell the husband?
Well, it could be along with his scenario. She could have told him, so he could be like, "Oh hell no, we getting a divorce. I know you've been messing around." She's trying to become first lady.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
But how's that going to look in the church?
They're going to start a whole new church.
That's the church of Satanism and demonism. Who does that? Like,
I don't even call that a church.
Could you imagine if that was going on at Granddaddy Church? At Goddaddy Church?
No, I can't imagine. Lord, I don't even want to imagine that. Okay. First of all, ladies and gentlemen that's listening, we are a holy church. We sanctified, baptized, and filled with the mighty precious Holy Ghost burning fire.
Oh, my God. But this happens in church. It may not be with the pastor and stuff like that, but stuff like this happen in churches far more and frequently than we think. Because you hear about these people messing with the pastor, and he's married. This guy happens to be single.
Don't forget, all right, back in the day, if you remember, all the people that were in the churches were like thieves and all kinds of stuff, right? Jesus did his preaching out. He was out. He was out in the open, and the whole idea of the church.
It's really not. Let me recant that last.
Do you want to come sit in the camera?
Yeah, who that? Who that talking? I can barely hear him. Who that?
That's Eric.
Man, you forgive me now?
He has
be the homie, now you act like you don't know me. I say hi to you.
Be the homie, now you don't know me. Here, we're gonna switch seats because I gotta go receive my gift.
Okay. Receiving. Okay. Receive carefully, girl. Come sit right here, Eric. You remember Eric, he was here with Q9 and Poet that one time.
I'm gonna take my shit off. I don't want to represent it the wrong way. It's gonna get.
Oh, that's not Arsenio, is it?
He said Arsenio.
Now you want to start? You want to go there already? That's what we want to do right now.
Oh, it's 8:59.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it's already 8:59. So it's about.
What's up, baby? How you doing?
Me on camera.
Tell myself what's up.
He can hear you. He's on the camera
What's
now.
going
What's
on,
up, man? How you,
been?
baby? I'm good. I'm good. And yourself, man?
I'm all right, bro. How's that boxing life?
Oh, man. It got its ups and downs, but it's mainly staying down right now.
Nah, bro. You supposed to get up off the canvas. You ain't got that 10 count yet, have you?
Hey, I want you to go back when the show is over and just watch the beginning of the show because Darius introduced me, my son.
Oh,
He introduced me, and it was so cool.
All right. I'm going to check it out.
Yeah, he's so cool. So, hey, guys, the hour's up already. So, hey, you guys, I know. If you want to hit me up regarding this pastor and the wife and the cousin and the husband and the sinful heathens, hit me up on Facebook, Miss Radio Host, social media, Miss Radio Host. I appreciate each and every person for tuning in each and every week and, and then catching the show later on. I see people going back and catching it on YouTube and so on and so forth. And I appreciate everybody's support. Hey, Lee. Tell Lee it's time to close us down. It's that time. That hour goes by.
He took a nap?
No, he be doing everything. He be doing everything. So, hey, I know you guys could be anywhere in the world, but thank you for tuning in to Honey's Closet. Stay tuned in. Stay hooked. Until next week, God bless. Always stand for something or you'll fall for anything. Peace. Thank Thanks, Joker, for calling in.
Love that honey.
Turn the volume up.
All right, cut them off.
Honey, make money, give me my honey, make money, honey, make money, honey clouds, honey clouds, honey clouds, honey clouds, honey clouds, Mar. Yeah. Oh, what's the trending topic? Who got the ears to the gossip? Which radio station is the hottest? And if it's sweet like honey, then I got it. If you don't tune in, then you